Well, speaking of respect in and out of the ring, and for anyone listening, this is me saying this. This is not Johnny Nelson saying it. I'm not putting words in his mouth. But in my opinion, Tyson Fury is widely overrated and overpraised. I think it's amazing that he's come back from the weight gain and the drug addiction and the mental health problems. That I think is great. But the fact that he's come back and it's like every single day, like if you said to him, Tyson, would you like a sandwich? He would go, yeah, I'll have a cheese and ham and a AJ stuck in me. And it's
Yeah.
like right, we understand that, but he's made the offer to you, and you keep fighting these people who are way below your fame and you could say quality ranking level. So, what do you think about the fact that Fury's come back and Wilder aside, of course, he's really not fighting people on of a high quality?
Well, I think Tyson Fury, like him or loathe him, you've got to respect what he's achieved. Like him or loathe him, you've got to respect that the fact that you look at the heavyweights that are out there, the ones that the big hitters, your Anthony Joshua's, your Deontay Wilders, and as a boxer, the guy coming from the school of Brennan Ingle, he has it down to a T. He can hit and not be hit. He gets the job done, and technically, he's the best out of all of them. Technically, so it doesn't matter if you rate him or not. He's the best out of all of them. And on top of that, he's a salesman because you can't just be a good fighter in this game. You've got to be able to sell yourself. So from the public hating Tyson Fury from the things he said and how he acts into what he does, now they've turned around and supporting this young man to the point of him actually being a nominee for BBC Sports Personality of the Year. Would you have ever believed that? Of Tyson Fury to be sat there amongst a nominee after the scandal that was surrounded him 3 years before. You wouldn't have believed. I didn't think he'd ever win it because of that, but he was in that position. So he managed to change public opinion of him around. Now it's got to the point where the general public, they like Tyson Furies, they like the Dillian Whites, they like the Deontay Wilders because these guys are going against the grain. They're saying it how they want to say it. They're not playing the part in line. They're not being PC. And I can remember when it was Naz's era. Naz suited the time at the time. That braggadocious arrogance. You know, people didn't like it at first. Then all of a sudden, the youngsters caught onto it. Tyson Fury, Dillian White, Wilder. They're saying things that is like, you know, whoa, that wasn't scripted. You know, they're just dropping it out there. So he's selling himself. But I've seen Tyson. I've been around Tyson when he's not got a camera in front of his face, when he's not got a microphone there, and when it comes to the art of boxing and the history of boxing, he knows it down to a T. And he'll play the fool to catch the wise, and he'll let you brag and say, "Oh, this fighter fought him in 19 whatever, and he did this, and this." He knows the answer. He'll converse with you and plays like he doesn't know. He knows the answer because his historical mental ability on our sport is inside out, and therefore I'm saying once you've got somebody that gets it that much, and he doesn't want to say, "Look, I know all this." He plays this character, and in our sport, you know, it's like pantomime. You know, you either love the villain or you love the hero, and he doesn't mind playing the villain, and he can handle playing the hero. I wonder if he prefers being the villain or the hero. I personally think he prefers being the villain. But at the moment, you know, people are loving him. He can't do no wrong. And so you've got to think to yourself, you know what, Tyson Fury, you're becoming the whole package.